Everybody. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, David. Hello.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, of course, to the lovely Mel and the team for that incredible show this morning. I believe it had pretty much all sold out before Mel even went to air, but of course, if you joined Mel for the incredible demos, it was a wonderful show to be part of. So big thank you. Remember to check out your baskets, though, for that one. We are going to be taking you through a bit of a midweek madness.
Bit of a mayhem show that we've got going on here, but we've got incredible deals for you all. That's what this show is all about.
Absolutely. So we're going to be taking you right through today's counter with some exceptional deals, items that I've only ever seen here once before at Highlight Crafts Live Shopping. And there's not many of a lot of these items. We're going to take you through. It's a great place for you to, of course, get great savings, sometimes even end of call lines that we've got here for you, and also exceptional deals on things such as your Pro Cut, which, of course, we're in show season. We've got all of the consumer shows coming up, so we've got some incredible pricing just around the corner.
And even you and I are going, aren't we?
We're going to Glasgow next week.
We are. We're going to be with you all in Glasgow, so come along and say hello. I know the lovely Stephanie and Mel and our lovely Carl will be in Sandown this weekend. Yes. Then it's David and myself at Glasgow. Yeah. Then it's the whole team over the weekend of the NEC.
Yes.
And then it's Stephanie and Mel back in Exeter. But even though there's shows, we'll still be here on a Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, nothing
will
change here. Of course, we will still be here doing our live shows for you. But of course, we have got an incredible show lined up today. Just before we get into all the details of course, your incredible offers for this Mayhem Hour, it is only an hour's checkout after the show, okay? So we will come off air today at 10 a.m. You have to be checked out by 11 a.m. Otherwise, those baskets will be emptied, okay? You have to make sure to check out to make sure it's yours. Yesterday, we had a show with Minecraft Studio. A load of those USBs sold out before we'd even got to them. And of course, congratulations to those of you who did check out. Anyone that missed out, of course, they may have now gone. So same process for this, but you only do have an hour to check out those orders. Of course, for everything that we have on today's counter, there'll be a code against it. So we are streaming on Facebook and Instagram. And on those two live platforms, of course, you can join by shopping in the comments. So for the codes that we share with you, type those into the comments to get the items home to your front door. As soon as the show comes to an end, go to your direct messages, click on the link that we've sent you, and then it'll redirect you to the Highlight Crafts website where you can log into your account and check out. We're also streaming on the website as well, and if you're joining us there, hello, click on the basket icon at the top of the corner, and then, of course, it'll take you to your checkout. We are also on YouTube, of course, where you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show while shopping on your other platforms and devices. So, with that being said, with the exceptional deals and offers, do make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account before you're checking out, because of course that gets you within the added benefits and discounts. And we'll go to some key features of that later on, because we've got things like our Pro Cut on today's show, which is an exceptional price. But we're going to start down here, aren't we, with our candles?
We are, yeah, absolutely.
Now, this here is Shop Fresh. It is £9.99. You're saving £3.99, and you're going to get two sets of 12. So you're going to get 24 tea lights here, which is incredible value for money. Even just unscented tea lights now are pretty expensive. Yeah. But you're getting in here your cotton ones and your apricot.
These are lovely, and we can actually smell them, can't we? They are really, really nice. So, if you like your scented candles, this is a great buy, okay? It contains essential oils as well. Lovely way to, maybe if you've got guests or somebody coming to have this, just to subtle in the background, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah? And of course, they're tea lights. They've got the metal body around them as well. But also, as always, be careful when you're using naked flames in the house. Don't leave them unattended and things like
absolutely. If you're at home and you love your candle making as well, but maybe you've never really wanted to experiment with fragrance oils and oils, pop one of these into, of course, your solution of candle wax that you've melted down prior to pouring it into a mould, and it'll mix with that wax.
Yeah. So just take it out of the metal.
Yeah, of course. And then
take the wick out.
Yeah.
And also, it'll colour it as well, because there's a little bit of colour in here. Yeah. That's a cute way of using it. Oh, I like that idea.
So put them in your candles as you're making them, or of course, take the actual wick and the surround of the metal out of it and pop it in the top of your oil burners, and then it becomes a wax melt instead.
Who knew? Who knew? That's brilliant. And then we've got an extra one. So we've got that set number one.
Which is Shop Fresh.
Is fresh. And then we've got these. Now, these two are my favourite.
Are they?
So the cotton and the vanilla.
I see. I love the lavender, and these ones here for you are Shop Garden. They're just £9.99. You've got a saving of £3.99 on there as well, and again, you're getting 24 scented tea lights.
And again, use them exactly as what we've said. They really are beautiful. The vanilla is really subtle.
Yeah.
And the lavender, they're not overpowering scents, these. They really are lovely. And I think a true bargain.
Oh,
absolute bargain.
Indeed. So, of course, if you want to go for your tea lights, at the top of our show, we have got those there for you. Right, we have got loads of other items on our counter, but we're going to go to something that's glass and decorative next. These here are our glass baubles, okay, our decorative birds, which will look great for flower arranging, which is coming up a little bit later on today as well, but also would look fabulous on your Christmas trees or painted with your cadence. Now, you're going to get 6 glass bird ornaments in here. It is Shop Bird, and they're just £9.99, and you've got 6 different designs in there too.
I love the fact that what you've just said, yes, putting them in amongst your flowers, and because they're glass like this, just putting them in the gardens.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to paint them, you can remove the crown on top and just put a cocktail stick in there, pop them upside down and paint them.
Aren't they I love these. These were a really big seller at Christmas. So I don't know how many of these that we've actually got left, but they again are a true bargain. They feel like the really old-fashioned bauble.
Yeah, they're like the proper, almost, you know, that really traditional colour glazed, Mercury style baubles that you get. They're all hand painted and hand finished. But this for you is an incredible deal for 6 glass ornaments. Now, it might be that you just want to spray paint them, or maybe you're going to dip them in your handy lacquered paints, or maybe you're going to use all of those fabulous new glass paints.
Rice paper them. Rice paper them. That'd be lovely.
We had so glass paints launch on Monday. They would look lovely on here. Imagine using your glass paints on your glass birds. That way, of course, you can use those. Now, that is Shop Bird. It's £9.99. We'll come back and have a little look at those later on, but we're going to go and show you everything that we've got on today's show for you. We're doing a bit of macrame.
Yes, we
Absolutely. I love these kits.
I love these kits. Now, as you are probably aware, for the new viewers that are joining us hourly now, this is a company that we're working very closely with. They're called Creative. They're over in Denmark. And they produce these craft kits. Now, when I say they produce a craft kit, there's literally nothing out of this that they don't give you. So I'm going to turn that over, okay? So in here, you can make 3 of these plant pot holders. You get the rod, and you also get the pictorial instructions. As well as that, there's a QR code, okay? So it's a quick reference code that you then open your camera app, hover it over, and it will take you to that. A little link will come up. You click the link. It takes you straight to this video. Now, I have watched this video. There's no language barrier or anything because everything comes up on the screen. So anything that is measured, it comes up that you need 5 centimetres or whatever it is. And there's just music playing in the background. But no steps are missed. It takes you from making it right at the very beginning. So you're supported with your education as well. But look how lovely they are. Gift giving, this is going to be fabulous. Maybe it's a new craft that you want to dip your toe in.
Yeah.
Have a little go.
I think so.
This is actually the way to go with it.
The entire kit for you today, you're getting all of the wool, or everything that you need to create 3 of those, the ones that you're seeing there. It is Shop Macrame, and it's just £14.99. You've got a saving there of £8 on there, which is incredible. And of course, for a brand new craft, that could be something you want to be introduced to. Maybe you like to crochet, or you like to knit, and you're thinking, I love the colours of wool. I also think I'm going to save the tools. That could be a great way for you to get a cost-effective purchase alongside actually having a kit at the same time. So if you want to go for that, it is Shop Macrame. The macrame kits have been a huge hit here at Highlight Crafts because so many of you have been getting involved in it.
They're very... a word I don't use very often. They're very on trend.
Yes, they are.
It's an on trend craft, isn't it? It's up and coming, like the pipe cleaner flowers and things like that. Something like the macrame has actually taken it by storm, and not to be political or anything. But I do think that I'm also seeing the younger generation liking this.
Oh, absolutely. It is a huge hit, and of course, it's really, really easy to do.
Just making
There's
knots.
tons of education out there in the world of the internet, so take a little look. We've now got for you the Tulip Glitter Paint Kit. Now, this, of course, is fabric glitter, which means it'll go into all weights of fabric. It's washable. It's shop party. Amanda, it's $8.99.
I know, right? Are there 2, 4, 6? Yeah, you're getting 10. 10 squeezable little tubes. Now, as you can see, in here you've got, it's like a little bit of a milky consistency at the minute, but all that is the carrier of the glitter. When this dries, it's super sparkly, and your carrier soaks it behind, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
That's all it is this is just it's suspended in something, so you can actually paint with it.
It's kind of just like the carrier for the glitter.
That's all it is. So, again, I can't believe it's $8.99.
I know, for all 10 colours.
And, okay, what's coming up? Summer. Summer means festivals.
Cocktail, oh right,
Yeah, so anything that's festivals that maybe you're making little waistcoats or hats that you want to decorate your jeans or anything like that.
You can see how easy these are. There's some there, look, have a look. So with these, of course, these are your glitter dimensional paints now. When you're working with them, use continuous strokes, okay? Now what I like to do with these is decant a blob out, of course, onto a piece of palette paper and paint with it as well, okay? But look here how, I'm using my apron by the way. So I'm literally just gonna do some swirls just through here. Okay.
Oh, it's very easy.
And just do easy patterns.
Look at that.
It holds its shape. Of course, the carrier dries translucent inside here, so it's going to be clear, and the glitter is what's left behind. And then, of course, it becomes machine washable as well with that dimension. So think about lettering, personalization, think about names, think about the kids. Think about really easy craft projects.
Upcycle the holiday t-shirts. You know, t-shirts from last year. You know, you have your holiday t-shirts. I know Amber was saying this the other day about buying. You always get something new, but to have something like this, an upcycle a t-shirt. Amber is very much also, her and her partner do the festivals. You could glitz everything up with this, Amber. Maybe on kiddies' headbands. You know, if you're those little Alice bands that you can get, put little flowers and things on there as well. It could be bridesmaids' headbands.
Oh, that's a bit fancy. 10 of those in there. Shop party, £8.99. Don't miss out on those. We don't have a lot of them. Now, talking of crafts with glitters, with adhesives and glues to really jazz up, whether it's home furnishings, whether it's just something you want to do on a canvas or mixing with your paints. Oh. You got your maracas out?
Yes, I have.
Right, okay, so we have got a big, massive pot. This is like a 250ml size pot here.
Look at this.
With your, and I love this because it's actually a really durable flake. It's not a fine gilding flake.
This is lovely.
They're like almost like shredded cuts of Miri card inside here, or like holographic film. You're going to get inside here all of that wonderfulness in that pot, and you're also going to get a big bottle of your PVA craft glue. Now this here is just shop embellish. It's $8.99, you're saving £3.
I think these are contents may vary, aren't they, for this particular one?
We'll have a look. I think it might be.
Yeah, I think this one is contents may vary.
So the colours in the glitter might change a little bit then.
What you're getting, so it's like a bit of a surprise what you're going to get as your embellishment. So whether it be this colourway or a different colourway, and this. Now, I absolutely love this PVA glue.
Me too.
Because I've been doing, last year when we actually had it, we brought it in, I was using it to make balloon art of all things. So if you do wrap string and things around a balloon, whether it be big or small, then use this and paint onto the string, let it dry overnight, and then pop the balloon. It leaves you a string shape behind. And this was absolutely brilliant for it. I have still got 3 or 4 of them. They've never moved, they've never dropped, they've never like sunk in on themselves.
So it keeps all of the string rigid and solid. It
keeps it rigid. It is really, really fabulous craft glue to work with. And then one of the other things that Stephanie used this for the other day, she mixed it with paint and made glass paint. So she could paint onto glass.
Nice. Okay, so if you want to go for those, it is Shop Embellish. It's just £8.99. We're getting loads of questions and comments coming through as well, so good morning to each and every one of you. Amanda Connolly says, what is the code for the tree in the background, please? I'm just going to quickly share with you the codes for those ones, and we will come back to them for everybody else. Your first one here, it's a double pack, so you're going to get 2 of your 53 centimetre ones. That there is Shop 50, so F-I-F-T-Y, not the number, it is the word, and it's just £14.99, and you're going to get 2 of this very one. The one that's full three-dimensional all the way around, so a 360, so a great table centerpiece, is Shop 60. So the word, not the number, and you're going to get 2 of those as well for just £14.99. Great prices on those.
It is. I think displays, maybe you're going to jewellery show, maybe you make jewellery and you want to have them on your tables as display. Even fabric,
Yes.
hanging little bits of fabric or ribbons.
I
and
like to have all
things
my
on
ribbon
it.
reels on them.
Yeah.
Ribbon tree.
Ribbon tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
We
even
all
put-
want a ribbon tree.
Or even your glass birds.
Your little glass birds. Yeah, that's brilliant. So this.
Don't do it yet. Not allowed to have a look what we get.
Well, you would look at that. We love this. This is a
Doink.
new toy, everybody.
Okay.
We want to introduce you to the spinning wheel.
Do-do-do-do.
Look at this.
So, type the word mayhem into the comments right now. If you haven't yet already done it, do it now, okay? Every single one of you, each and every one, whether you've joined us, of course, on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're watching us, type the word mayhem into the comments. And then at the end of the show, we will be doing one spin of the wheel, and whatever colour it lands on, it will then be chosen, of course, from the colour coordinating chart. So you could win either 100 points, you could get festival tickets, 250 points, maybe even 500 points, a £50 goodie bag. There is loads on here, even a £20 download voucher. So one lucky winner will be selected at the end of our show. Fabulous new toy that we have here now at Live Shopping. So big shout out for the team to put that together. But yeah, get the word mayhem in the comments now. We just love the noise it makes.
Yeah, that's
so every
it.
2 minutes you just hear it's a bit of fun. Right, okay, so power banks, okay? These have been fundamental within all of our electronic crafting, okay? Whether it's a foil pen, a light board, whether you're charging your phone, whether you've got a desk lamp, all of our USB powered devices are now staying charged, staying working, because we have a set for you today, and you're going to get 3 of the power banks, okay? And it is just £19.99. You've got a £15.98 saving on there, and it's Shop Power.
Yeah, now, just bear with me a second because I forgot to bring mine through. I'm just going to leave my microphone there because I've got something that I need to show you.
Okay, all right then. Okie dokie.
I just want to show you the outstanding value that you're actually getting
Oh,
there.
Amanda will be back in a minute. So what you're going to get, of course, with this is your 3 power banks and your charger cable. Now, the charger cable itself will go straight into your smaller. Now, it's actually marked in and out, so you can see where the power goes in and where your power comes out. So your cable will go in here. You then want to plug this into, of course, a USB plug, so you don't use one to charge the other. You literally pop that into a computer tower, into a USB plug that you get with a phone. A lot of sockets have them these days. And of course the lights will come on here on the top. Now you've got 3 little traffic lights. When all 3 of those are illuminated blue, it'll be good to go. And then of course you use your USB side, whether of course you're powering something that has that charger port, or of course your foil pen or your light board, anything like that, it works alongside it. Okay.
Okay, so this one is mine that the lovely Mel did.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm using this all the time now. It is brilliant. Now, have you already said about having one in your car, one in your handbag, never having any charge, never losing any of your charge?
No, but you have now.
Yeah. So this is why this deal is so amazing, because I drive everywhere practically on my own.
Right, okay.
Unless I'm chauffeuring the boys, but that's very rare now.
Yeah.
So having one in the car, especially when it's going to be bad weather, you know that you're never going to run out of charge for your phone. Okay?
Exactly.
It's brilliant. So one in your car, one in your handbag when you're out and about. If you are a family that go camping,
Oh, yes.
charge
okay.
all these up, have them ready, and then the
Yes.
kids, nobody's going to run out of any charge on any phones, whatever they're using. And also, if you go camping and you're a crafter,
Ooh.
You can charge your hot glue gun up with it.
Hot
You
glue
can
gun charging.
You can power your light board with it, okay? So all of these elements now, but also it means that you're not having to be fastened to one area in the house when you're crafting. Your foiling pens, they work with these as well. So use your foiling pens so you can move anywhere. This makes crafting very portable. It makes your life, this is an easy life fixer.
It is. Common questions as well that we get asked with this, and all of our USB devices that we use are very, very low power and energy consumption. Of course, it will do a full phone charge like an iPhone, or of course if you've got an Android. If you're using it on a light board, say how long will it last would be a pretty tricky one, but we had it with our light board.
Switch it on.
And we had it a couple, well, exactly. If you were to leave it on continuously, you might get a couple of hours. But of course, using it, every now and again, switch it on, do a project, it's going to last you days, because of course, only a couple of minutes use at a time gives you that full power from this. I love them to bits. I think they're great. We've even got a set of fairy lights that have a USB plug on them, so they didn't come with a plug anymore. They just run off the 5 volts. They work on these, which is great.
That is brilliant, is it? Because that's rechargeable.
It means it could be in a table centerpiece, or they could go on in a parasol or something like that.
And you're not using batteries all the time. Using your batteries, throwing them away, putting new ones in. This is a very environmentally friendly way of using things. Now, the cost, how I want to share this with you as well, these are slimline. So they're really nice, okay? They're quite lightweight, okay? They are metal. They're lovely colourways. Again, you can personalise them like we have, like Mel's done here with this, but they are quite lightweight and they're slimline. So in your handbag, in that little side pocket, it's amazing, okay? This is mine, one of my originals. Okay. Now, that isn't very slimline to have
if I put that in my pocket, it'd pull my trousers down.
But you hold that. Now hold that. Exactly.
It is heavy. It's like a brick.
It is very heavy, okay? Yeah. And that is best part of £64, okay? Which is silly
when
money.
You put it like that, you can see how much.
The value that you're getting, they are a must buy.
Okay, so we have got loads of you coming in the comments and in the questions as well. With your power banks as well, if you're interested, of course, to know, of course, any voltages, anything like that, the output is 5 volts DC, okay? And the 2200 mAh as well, which of course is what I'm going to say is the terminology used within your power banks and charging, okay? Which is an abbreviation of some sort of form, but you'll be able to find that. But it's 2,200 each on your power banks.
It's
okay?
a lot. It's a lot of battery power that you've got there. And obviously on the table you can see there's one cable. They do come each with their own cables, okay?
Yes, they do.
So it's not one cable between three. They all come with their individual cables. Fabulous if you've got family and friends that you want to gift. I think this is a super gift.
Me too as well. Pauline's just commented it as well. Good morning, Pauline said, morning. I used my glue gun the other night to finish a project. I'm working with the power bank. It meant I could do it whilst watching TV and not being stuck in my craft room.
Hey,
there we go, fabulous. So
amazing.
You can see, that's how easy it is. They are brilliant. And of course, get them whilst we've got them. These are the items that, of course, we bring to you at Live Shop, and sometimes we can get them back. A lot of the time we don't. Get them whilst they're here today.
But they really are brilliant.
I'd like to rice paper mine.
Do any? Yeah, of course you can.
I could decoupage onto it. I'd do a bit of decorative painting on it.
A little bit of decorative painting.
Make them special.
But make them special. But give as well. I can't think of anybody from, like the younger ones, like Mel's granddaughter, Alice, like 7, 8, when they've got stuff that they need to charge, right up to, like, grandpa, like your granddad.
Yeah.
He could have one of these.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We'll put his chair into one. It'll be all right then. You won't get stuck in the hallway for half an hour.
Oh, that's a whole new picture is put in my head now.
But they're brilliant.
They are brilliant. So again, gift giving, get it while we can, because these prices are incredible, because it is Midweek Mayhem that we're bringing you.
It is, of course. Remember to put Mayhem into the comments. Type that in now, and then we will be spinning the wheel at the end of today's show. Not yet, Amanda.
Playing.
Oh, it's going to run out of spins.
It won't.
It's hanging off by its hinges by the end of the week, this thing.
It'll have got a wobble. It'll go like that. It'll have got a wobble.
We'll just spin it and it'll go... Frisbee off into the sky. I was like, oh,
What's that? Is
short-lived.
that a plane? No, it's Highlight's Crafty Wheel.
Crafty, there we go, you've given it an official name now. Right, we're going to move on to the next bundle for you. Now, this here is from Mozart. It is an actual oil painting bundle that you've got here. You're going to get a canvas paper pad. You're also going to get a full set of 24 oil paint colours. This here for you is by far the best price and best value I have ever seen an array of oil paints for, with a canvas pad as well, which is unbelievable. This here today is just £7.99. You are saving £8.49 on this, which is bonkers. I don't understand how this price is possible. That there for you is shop oil.
Have you read that right? That should be 1.7, surely.
Shop oil. You've got to get it now. You have to get it now. It is a bonkers price. It's £7.99 for 24 paints and a canvas pad. Now, of course, canvas pad is like an added bonus inside there.
Is.
Oil paints, I've bought sets of 6 before for £12.99, being, of course, your smaller tubes. This is an incredibly generous quantity of oil paint that you're getting inside here. A very majestic and top quality paint to work with. Mozart products, of course, have been a firm favourite and a fan favourite of Highlight Crafts here at Live Shopping. But they are dwindling in stock, and for £7.99, you'll never see that anywhere else.
No, I think this is brilliant. So if you're wanting to have a little go, I've not done oil painting before. What's it like? I want to have a play. This is absolutely the thing to go for. Or, dare I say it, a little gift.
Absolutely.
Because obviously if you've got birthdays and things coming up, this would be a fabulous little gift to give to somebody if they're interested in their art. So £7.99, absolutely I can't believe that we've done that.
£7.99.
I'm just...
I love the box it comes in as well. It is very nice.
It looks beautiful.
It's lovely. And of course, you've got the full set of 24 essential colours in there, all of your vivid colours, and the 12mm tubes. Now, of course, they're all blendable. You can, of course, do loads of techniques with oil paints. Go and watch the world, you know, on YouTube, all those different tips of where you can go and see oil painting art. But they are an incredible one to have in your stash, okay?
We do have a question. What is a canvas paper pad? Is it canvas in small size?
Yes, so what this is, so it's actually canvas sheets, so it's canvas paper, so it's almost like a textured card inside here. And of course, it's great to use as a palette, or you can use it for small projects. So if you visualize a pre-gessoed or primed canvas, it is the paper version within, of course, your pad itself. Now in there, you're gonna get 6 sheets to work onto. It is a superior surface, okay? So very generous to have that included within, of course, your oil paint bundle. It's shop oil to get hold of that within today's show. 10%. Oh, 10% of that is already gone. That is gonna go, and I imagine £7.99.
I know, I can't believe that. For all of those paints.
Me and Luke were out. It was at the weekend, and we'd gone to the shops on our way back. And he was like, "Oh, should we go for a drive-through and get a coffee?" And I was like, "It's just under £12 for 2 coffees." I was like, "No, we're gonna go home and have one. We're 2 minutes away. We'll go home and have one." And I thought,
we've
that's
got coffee
bonkers.
And milk in the coffee in the cupboard, milk in the fridge.
Come on, let's be sensible. £7.99 for a full 24 oil paint set and canvas pad. It just puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Does.
The true value for money here. So take advantage. And it's a reference, of course, we can use to really showcase the true value for money here, but that is just bonkers. It really is. Right. Okay. This is back in stock. We had this on a show probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago now. This here for you is your battery-powered handheld vacuum cleaner, okay? Now it's rechargeable, it comes with its cable and its plug, of course, and its little docking station, so it stands upright, it charges. I think this one's at about 100% now. It's on 2 settings. I'm going to quickly share with you the price, because this here is shop clean. It's £29.99. It is powerful.
It's brilliant,
okay?
isn't it?
Super powerful. Just like as an example, even something lightweight on the first setting, it literally is proper powerful. Okay, I wonder if it'll pick up the macrame box. Should we try?
Oh, nearly. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It is so powerful. As well, inside here, it is easy clean out. You just clip off the top. It's got a little reverse flap just there so nothing comes back out of it. So you can empty it this way into a bin, or of course, it just twists off as here when you want to clean the filter, okay? Now, I found great use for this with my gilding show that we had on the other day. Any of the scraps that I got in the carpet or, of course, on the floor, I hoovered up with this and then emptied into my cello bag, so I had little gilding bags.
Hey!
That there is an incredible deal, though.
To have that, and look at the footprint. It's not very big footprint on your desk. If you actually, we know with the tattered lace, Amber knows with the tattered lace, we get lots of bits everywhere, don't we? Yeah, we do take it home with us. We travel it everywhere. If you're a tattered lace cutter, this on your desk, you can be hoovering all those little bits up while you're there, and then you're not going to get complaints from the family saying, why have I got this in the bottom of the shower? It's, or your glitter. Maybe you're doing your glitter, you can hoover that up off your tables, all of that kind of stuff. I think it is a must-have in a craft room, definitely.
It is. Now, when you're using something like this, you usually have it on for, less than a minute just to quickly suck up bits and bobs. We've had a question in as well from Manila as well. It has a 35-minute use time on it, okay? I don't know about you, I've never spent more than 10 minutes hoovering my house. But with this, even for the staircase, if you're going up and down the stairs, we've got a wooden staircase. And obviously in the corners is where dust collects. So that is one that we hoover more often because you can see easier. It's not sat within carpet. Now, in the corners, straight away, super easy. Also, keep it in the boot of your car.
Yeah, car.
All of your foot mats, all of your footwell area, that sort of stuff. We as crafters accumulate clippings of paper, elements of glitter, shards of metal flakes, all that sort of stuff. I cleaned out my drawers the other day, and honestly, there were all sorts in there. I gave it a quick little vacuum. It were brilliant. Honestly, it saved me so much time.
Yeah, they are brilliant. So instead of getting your dustpan and brush, and you have to move it, and then you move it, and it's all gone under the brush, and then you move it again, and it's all gone underneath again. This is brilliant. So whether you've got it for your car, whether you've got it in the kitchen, maybe you've got a little one and a high chair, and they're throwing crumbs everywhere.
Absolutely. And do you know what I love about this is I hate it when you pick something up and you don't know if it's charged or not. And you pick it up and go, oh, it's not. When it is plugged in at its docking station, it will tell you I'm currently on 93%, okay? That will charge, of course, up to 100% whilst it's sat in the docking station. And then as soon as you pop it back inside here, it will continue charging. So we leave ours plugged on all the time. When it reaches battery, it stops charging, okay? You can't overcharge it. Which makes it really easy to use. You can also gauge as well by maybe you've done your staircase, it's only used 5%.
Yeah,
then
I love
of course
that.
It's really easy to operate. You can actually buy additional attachments if you wanted to, and the holster for those are inside here. So if you wanted to get additional attachments from, of course, the brand itself, which is I think it's Bagot, then of course you can get hold of those. These are brilliant though. They're great if you've got pets. They're great, of course, if you craft.
Yes.
They're great if you've got kids. You want to keep them in the car. All round use. They're brilliant and great for the kitchen as well. Do you know when you've been cooking, there might be a few bits and bobs on the floor. I don't know about you, if anyone ever makes toast here or at home, just the little crumbs that accumulate in the corner, just a quick little.
And it's done. It's so easy. So it keeps everywhere tidy really quick. So it takes away the bother of maybe having to go up to your craft room. You've got to lug the Hoover up, the great big one, plug it in somewhere that probably isn't anywhere where you probably need it to be. And then obviously you take all your gadgets and everything off and vacuum round. How easy is it just to pick that up and go like that, put that down, done.
That's the thing. And where our house, where our drive is not really very close to the front door, and we have to go up steps to get to it. So we had a plug socket fitted on the front of the house, and this weekend I said, what I really want to do is clean my car. I could not for the life of me plug it in, because for one, it was raining, and I've still tethered then all of that way with an electric Hoover. It won't work. No. I can sit in my car and Hoover it.
You shut the doors, vacuum away.
It's brilliant.
That? I think it's brilliant. These really are super little vacuums, and there's not very many of them.
No.
So fastest fingers first, I think, with this one. Okay, so we're reaching 10% on the vacuum. Well done, everybody. They are super little machines. They really, really are.
Absolutely.
Love
Loads
them.
of your testimonials coming in as well about those, so please keep them coming through. Anila's put, gift it to a husband as an anniversary gift so he keeps the house clean. Brilliant. That's fabulous.
Oh, actually, Anne, one of our lovely crafters that comes here, she could gift it to her husband for him vacuuming his car because he's a bit of a thing about cleaning his car.
Oh, okay. So, of course, as well, that there for you is Shop Clean, £29.99. Take advantage of it whilst we've got it. We've also, should we have a look at our paper over here as well? Because this is our posh paper pack, okay? Oh, I'm going to move these out of your way.
Can we just budge everything up a little bit?
We can do.
Because
you could just open it to the side if you wanted to.
We've got 4.5 kilos of paper in here. Now it comes already in a fabulous box. I would keep it in this box for the storage.
I would as well.
Because it's so easy. Obviously, once it's closed, you can pop it on its side like that and store it out the way. So storage on this is going to be fabulous. It's not going to get damaged or dog-eared. If you take it out the storage, it will start going a bit like this and you'll end up dog-eared.
Dog-eared?
Dog-eared.
Oh, right.
Yeah, where it's... You never heard of that one before?
I have now.
Yeah, as in your corners get all like not nice.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, these are fabulous. So in here, oh my goodness, we love this paper. So let me just...
And it all varies in weights. You're going to get in here, of course, 4.5 kilos. You've got like 120 GSM up to over 300 GSM. There is mixed weights inside this, and it's all your neutral tones with that red.
This is beautiful. It's solid core.
Mm-hmm.
So even the red is really substantial cardstock, okay? But every single one of these is enough to be a card blank, okay? It does all stand up on its own, and they are all solid core, all of them. So there's no chalk in this. So for all you scan and cutters, all our newbies, welcome to our scan and cut family, because I know there's lots of you out there at the moment. This will make, if you cut it into 12 by 12, cut it into 12 by 12, you will end up with a strip of ribbon across the top. Keep that because that's for everything of your card making. And you end up with a 4-inch strip down the side. Just score them and fold them in half and you've got your card blanks.
There we go.
Straight away. Or you can then use it on your mat for everything else that you're using, flowers or anything. So you're going to get the red. This is like the really posh...
it looks like pressed wool.
It's like something in Bond. I can't remember what the other name was. I put it in the comments what that posh paper was that we used to have. So then you've got this lovely one that is like a cream, but it's got a lovely texture to it.
Yeah, it's lovely. All your neutral tones, and they're every day what we use in card making. I also think they make it easier to stylize colour in there as well. This is shop paper. It's just £29.99. So add it to your basket, get a great deal.
Yes,
of course,
absolutely.
maybe you've popped something in your basket. This is going to tie you over that free postage.
And then, so you've got 2 mottles. You've got like this creamy colour and the grey that are both your mottle colours. You've got your red. You've got your paler grey. So these, don't they work beautifully together? The 3. And then there is another creamy colour that I will find in a second. That goes with that one.
But of course, you've got all mixed weights in there and 4.5 kilos of cardstock. It is brilliant. I love the fact that, of course, as well, red cardstock is really, really expensive. And you're getting all of that in there for £29.99. Look at this. Ooh, that is wonderful. Look at that.
So you've got all your colourways that are mixing together. So you've got your 2 mottled. You've got your 2 flat colours that go with this. You've got the one that's slightly textured and that super thick red one as well. These are, it's just wonderful paper. It really is.
Absolutely. So, that there, shop paper, £29.99. Should I have a little look at our Pro Cut? Because, of course, all of that paper and card, you could be popping through your fabulous machine.
Basildon Bond, thank you. Oh, I knew somebody had rescued me out there. Thank you. Absolutely. So, this, David, this is a little bit special, this deal, isn't it?
It is. Of course, we are entering what we call within the creative world show season. Now, what that means, of course, is you're going to see us and many other of your favourite brands and distributors popping up at your consumer shows, such as Sandown, the NEC, Glasgow, all around, of course, the country. Length and breadth of it, of course, showing with you exceptional deals, exclusive offers, and brilliant products. Now, we, of course, have our wonderful Kit and Caboodle Pro Cup within our family of products here at Highlight Crafts. And with it being show season, there's going to be, of course, those exceptional deals included with those events. Now, what we have been able to do here for you is not only bring that deal to the shows, we've also brought it to our live shopping. So this here, your Kit and Caboodle Pro Cup machine, today, shop machine is £109. You've got a £60 saving on that one. But of course, we want to give you the deals. And at our consumer shows, of course, when you're purchasing your machines, it's a flat out deal, okay?
Yes.
This is a flawless finish deal. Also, with shopping here at Highlight Crafts and Live Shopping, you're going to, of course, get your points with your purchase,
Yes.
which, of course, you don't get at a show.
Nope.
You're also going to be getting as well your additional discount when you do go to check out your baskets. So please bear that in mind, because this machine for you at £109 today is a deal you do not want to miss out on. Maybe you've got one of your older electronic machines. Maybe you've got one of your hand machines. I can promise you now that when you start working with a machine of this engineered quality, it is superior, it's exceptional. It makes die cutting a dream, it makes embossing exciting, it allows you to have fun with your crafting, but at the same time, you can rely on it. It has got so many features. Amanda, we're going to go through a couple of these in a moment, but this is, of course, within your show today, an opportunity to get hold of the Pro Cut in its brand new wrapping of the pink, which is your latest edition.
So when you open these are my plates, okay? These are off my desk. These are my own plates that I use every day with the machine. So you can see, I do just a little bit of cutting, all right? Now, as you're looking at these, you're going to say, well, they're not very pretty, but that's how they are, okay? These are the workhorse behind the machine, okay? So they do get marked. So don't worry about that. If you're looking at it and thinking that actually happens, that's the natural process. Also, the magnetic shim that I've got here, you can see that is also marked. Okay, it's marked. It's all a little bit because it stretches with the pressure within the machine. Okay, and all I do once it's stretched a little bit, I just trim it off again.
You can buy additional ones on the website.
Yeah, you can absolutely buy new ones and additional ones, but that is also my magnetic shim. I wanted to bring my plates in. You've also got 2 3mm plates, okay? So that is your embossing combination. You do get a rubber mat for embossing. You also get a metal shim in there as well, which I've left on my desk because I wasn't cutting fabric. But that's what allows you to cut fabric. So this combination couldn't be any easier. You haven't got to go looking for your instructions and think, I need my D plate and my B plate, and then for that I've got to take that one out.
And it's like this thick when you've finished layering it all up, and it's like you're feeding a patio slab through.
Yeah, exactly. It's none of that at all. Your plate combination when you are cutting with your machine is your 3mm, your magnetic shim if you want to use it, and your 5mm. Now what you can see with my plates is they're not bowed, okay? You can see how much I'm actually using my plates. They're not bowed. None of them are bowed. Everything is still exactly as it needs to be, right? Okay? That's what we love about this machine, and it's just a 2-plate combination. So the basics, let's quickly do the basics for you.
Okay, great. That leads us to a fabulous question we've had in from the lovely Hilary. Good morning, Hilary.
Good morning.
She says, hi, Amanda and David. Hiya. Please, can you demonstrate the product to see how quiet my husband is, to see how quiet it is. I don't know.
Is your husband noisy? Or do we need to turn his volume down?
To see how quiet it is. My husband complains about my current die cutting machine because it's noisy. Yes, we can absolutely indeed. It's minimal noise, of course. You can hear, of course, the motor inside there itself, so you know it's on. But the noise incorporated with this is very quiet indeed.
So we've got our on-off, which is, standard power button. In the middle, sorry, let me turn it round. you've got, if you had tape recorders and things like that when you were younger, you know what all these buttons do. So it's play and pause and rewind, okay? That's as easy as I can tell you. So what you need to do is I've put my things in here. So I've got my die face up. You always cut into your 5mm plate. You don't put the die face down. If you do that, you end up with lots of magnets, okay? So it's always face up. I've put my cardstock in. I've made my sandwich, okay? My 5mm is on top. I haven't flipped it over. That isn't how it works. You have it with your 5mm plate on top, always. Pop it into the mouth of the machine and it'll take it off you. And it's really minimal noise, this. It's brilliant. So if you want to pause and it rewinds, so if you've only got a small little die in there, you don't have to send it all the way through. It will also...
But listen to that, it's not noisy at all.
No. You can imagine in the creative room through there, David's die cutting, I'm die cutting. Sometimes when we've got Carly, she's die cutting. Mel's got her scan and cut working, which again is quite quiet. Amber is sometimes die cutting. There's all these machines going on, but we can all still talk. It's not that it's like an orchestra going off in the background.
Like you've got 6 washing machines on.
Yeah, and the windows aren't shaking like this.
No, it is minimal noise. If you've been to any of our consumer shows as well, and if you are going to any of them, head over to the stands and you'll be able to see them in action.
And look how crisp that is, okay? So that's your die cut. So easy, okay? Isn't that fabulous, okay? So that is your die cut. Now, when you're embossing, you change your plates, okay? You change your plate combination, and it's not difficult. So I've got a piece of cardstock here.
And of course, with embossing folders and our embossing stencils that we develop here at Highlight Crafts for Craftmaster, you can use all of those alongside it. Of course, play with the combinations of plate to suit the substrate that you're actually going to be working alongside with the machine. There's loads of techniques. And of course, you'll see on a lot of our videos as well, featuring the machine in a lot of education.
Yes. Now, we're going to change the plate combination because we're embossing with an embossing folder. I'm going to take away the 5mm because we don't need that. I'm going to take away my magnetic shim, and this is where you need 2 3mm plates, okay? So I'm going to pop that in there like so. I've got my cardstock in the middle. Ooh, and I'm now going to feed that through.
Lovely. So you can see there how different this looks. So you've got all of that to play with. I absolutely love the metal shim that this comes with as well, especially if you're wanting to die cut construction acetate, whether you want to go, of course, through fabric, leathers, all that sort of stuff.
Shim back in. So you play with some of your embossing folders, your extra thick, what are they called?
Your extra thick.
3D embossing folders.
That's the one.
You'll play with your plate combination.
Yeah, of course.
So on this one, I'm going to put in my magnetic shim again, okay? So you have to play a little bit with your plate combination. There is an instruction manual that comes with this that tells you all of this, but once you get used to your machine, you will know, okay, how it all works.
Okie dokie. A lot of you as well are asking in the questions. Our lovely Hannah has just got back to you on that one. We are just waiting for a back in stock of the magnetic shim that comes with the machine. But of course, oh sorry, do correct me. But we have our Craftmaster sheets that work perfectly in the machine. Hannah's just answered that to the lovely Jane. So everyone as well, if you are wondering about that, please do get hold of the Craftmaster magnetic sheet. They're what we use in the machines. They're perfect for it.
There they are. There you go. So that is using your embossing folders. Now, we've got a different kind of embossing folder that we have here at Highlight Crafts, okay? So that is a stencil version. Let me just find it here because I have brought one in.
As well, remember, if you haven't done already, check out that vacuum cleaner we had on earlier, Shop Clean. It's getting really, really busy for that one. It was just £29.99. We're going to have a quick little look at what Amanda's up to here, and then we're going to have a recap for some of you who may have just joined us, because we only have 6 minutes left on our show. So whilst you're running that through, Amanda, am I right to take a few of our lovely viewers just through some of our favourite items from today's show? Okay, so going back to your power banks, if you're using your electronic items within your crafting, such as foil pens, charging your phone, your light board, whether it's charging your, of course, your cordless glue guns, you're going to get a set of 3 power banks here. So many of you have been shopping ahead today for, of course, your low voltage power banks. You're going to get a set of 3 of them. You're also going to get a charger cable for each one of those 3. It is shop power, and it's just £19.99 for you today. You've got a £15.98 saving on there. So of course, great saving alongside this incredible bundle, and it is a game changer. It's one to have in your stash. We also have for you that wonderful oil painting bundle as well, which has been really popular. And I can see why. Not only are you getting your canvas paper and your 24-pack of oil paints, you are only paying £7.99. That is a crazy deal to get hold of a vast quantity of oil paints and a pad itself. Incredible value for money. It's from Mozart, which of course is a well-known brand within the creative world and of course the artist world itself. You're getting your 12mm tubes, which is a very large quantity of paint when you have a look at how much you've actually got inside here. Wonderful quality of product there, and of course you've got an £8.49 saving. £7.99, it's an absolute bargain. That vacuum cleaner again, just next to me here. This here is Shop Clean. It's £29.99. Ease of use is the key feature within this one, but not only that, it is just £29.99. This is way under the recommended retail price, okay? You have a look around on, of course, the internet itself. You will see the value for money you are getting here today with this exceptional vacuum cleaner. It is easy, quick charge. It's got a 35-minute battery life as well, so it's great for keeping in the car. It's great for the craft room. Of course, we've got now ours plugged in continuously here within the Highlight Crafts office with all of our creatives using it on the daily to clean up their desks, to clean up wherever they've been die cutting, or if you're like me and you're constantly dipping into your glitters and your foils, you're going to need it. It's brilliant.
David, I've
Hold
made
the
a
phone.
mess.
Okay,
I've made a mess. Can you vacuum it up for me?
Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on. Please, can you? Oh, thank you.
There you are.
There,
If anyone needed to see how a Hoover works, there you go. Of course, no, it is brilliant. The suction is incredibly strong on this as well, like literally. It is proper, don't do that, but it is really, really, really strong.
So if you're a sewer as well, you get bits of cotton and things like that, because they do get told off at, oh, right.
It is really strong, the suction on this. So even if you've got like a deep pile carpet, or do you know, even if you're taking the rug out, you know, when you bat it off, if you put this into the rug and really go into all of the pile, it really gets into all of the depth of those fibres.
It's brilliant.
We love it to bits.
This is a simple little machine.
Of course, it comes fully boxed with the stand, with the charger and the Hoover itself. You can clean your filters with water as well. Just make sure they're thoroughly dry before you do pop them back into the Hoover. Leave them overnight to thoroughly dry. Stand them on a radiator, something like that. But yeah, should we spin the wheel?
Yeah, because I've just clicked it.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
You want to do it?
No, can I?
Yeah, go on. Go on. You do it.
Oh, it's great sound. Ready? Who's ready?
Oh, okay.
What is that? Is that?
Oh, that one there is, of course, wait, there's that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's our £50 goodie bag.
£50 goodie bag.
Patricia, you have won a £50 goodie bag. We'll be in touch with you. Congratulations, you spun the wheel. I love this. It's fabulous.
Like this. It's brilliant. Oh, well done,
I also love how
Patricia.
confused we got by the colour of green.
Which green was it?
What green is it? We're going to get some numbers on there. But of course, incredible. Thank you for taking part today. It has been fabulous. We've had loads to talk about as well on our show. Loads of items, incredibly busy and super popular for lots of them. What else have we got coming up today, Amanda?
I've got a floral show with you later on. So please, it is beautiful. I need you to come along and have a little look. There's lots of things on there where I'm going to do hints, tips and techniques, as well as showing you how you can turn your card templates that we had on the other day into your floral actual baskets containers.
That sounds blooming marvellous, if you ask me. I cannot wait for that show. Of course, today as well, Mel will be back at 12 with an outrageous show that was on this morning. It was amazing. Of course, if you didn't get yours already, I think you missed out. But there's got lots more inspiration.
Oh,
is it coming back?
No, we don't worry. There will be more
missed
to
out for
come.
this minute.
You've missed out for this minute, yes, but there is more.
But there's lots more coming up. And of course, today, later on, I'm going to be sharing with you an hour with the outlet as well, which is really exciting. I can't read that.
So,
It's
can we
so
have it,
tall.
Amber?
I can't read that.
So-
and you know what? 10 o'clock, right after this show, we've got It's a Night to Remember.
It's a night to remember. This is a brand new launch. It is stunningly beautiful. Back into the 1920s. It is incredible dice set, and that's going to be the lovely Stephanie and Mel. And you've got a 2-hour spectacular for that launch. Then it's myself with fabulous flower arranging at 12. So please come along and join me. Again, the lovely David's going to be with me. Again, so it's me and thee again.
Me and thee again.
And then David's got Outrageous Outlet.
Well, that's just outrageous.
It is. You need to join in for that. And I think, have you got all your jokes ready?
I'll have to get a few written down.
I've got some in my drawer that you can borrow.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
And then later tonight, Stephanie is going to be bringing you Painting Perfection.
Oh,
so
wow.
we've got lots covered for you all day. Please stay with us during our live shopping, and we'll see you all again real soon. Bye.
See you later.